From the PEP Radio Newsroom, we have this news from Wall Street. U.S. stocks tumbled on Friday with each of the three major U.S. indices closing at their lowest levels in over 7 months, and the Dow confirming it was in correction territory as the month-long Middle East war continued to suppress risk appetite. Markets took little solace from U.S. President Donald Trump's announcement that he gave Iran another 10 days to reopen the Strait of Hormuz or face the destruction of its energy plants after Iran rejected his proposals to end the war that began with U.S. Israeli airstrikes on Iran. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said the U.S. could achieve its objectives in Iran without the use of any ground troops, and expected its operation to conclude in a matter of weeks, despite recent deployments of additional forces to the region. U.S. crude settled up 5.46% at $99.64 a barrel, and Brent crude rose 4.22% to settle at $112.57 per barrel. But they were little changed on the week. The Dow, S&P 500, and NASDAQ each suffered their fifth straight weekly decline, the longest such streak in nearly 4 years. The Dow is now down more than 10% from its February record close, becoming the latest major index to confirm a correction, commonly defined as a drop of 10% from its prior high. The Dow follows the NASDAQ in crossing the correction threshold, while the Russell 2000, which was the first on the correction path, confirmed it last Friday. Clearly, the overall tone has turned very negative, and now we have broken down into correction territory, said Penn Polcari, a partner and chief market strategist at Slate Stone Wealth in Jupiter, Florida. In the end, I would view this as a big opportunity, but I would not be surprised if we see a drawdown anywhere between 15% to 20% before it is over. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 793.47 points, or 1.73% to 45,166.64. The S&P 500 lost 108.31 points, or 1.67% to 6,368.85. And the NASDAQ Composite lost 459.72 points, or 2.15%, to close at 20,948.36. That's what we know for now from the PEP Radio Newsroom. I'm David Moore.